The early 1970s, the 1972 Liberty $1 coin, also known as the Eisenhower dollar. Despite its size and prominence, it is often overlooked by collectors and the general public alike. Introduced in 1971 and minted until 1978, the Eisenhower dollar was the last large-sized dollar coin issued for circulation in the United States. The 1972 issue stands out because of its notable design changes, production issues, and rare varieties that have made some versions incredibly desirable to collectors. The coin was created not only to commemorate the late President Dwight D. Eisenhower but also to celebrate the Apollo 11 moon landing, making it both a political and technological tribute in one powerful numismatic piece. After Eisenhower's death in 1969, there was a strong push in Congress to honor the World War II general and 34th president with a coin. The decision to use the dollar denomination was symbolic, emphasizing his stature as a national leader. Simultaneously, NASA's historic success with the Apollo missions inspired the reverse design, connecting American innovation in space exploration with the leadership of Eisenhower during pivotal years. Minted from 1971 to 1978, the Eisenhower dollar was a bridge between the end of silver dollars and the start of smaller coins like the Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. The obverse of the 1972 dollar features a left-facing portrait of President Eisenhower, designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo. It is bold, detailed, and captures Eisenhower's military dignity and presidential calm. The reverse showcases a stylized image of the Apollo 11 insignia, an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, designed by Gasparo as well. The moon's surface, Earth in the background, and the eagle's pose reflect peace and conquest. Around the reverse is the inscription, United States of America, e pluribus unum, and the denomination $1. The inscription Liberty crowns the obverse, and the date 1972 rests below Eisenhower's neck. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar was minted in 3 primary locations: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. Each mint produced varying amounts and versions, including circulation strikes and proofs. Coins struck for general circulation were made of copper-nickel clad, while special collector issues from San Francisco were struck in 40% silver, especially in uncirculated and proof sets. The clad version has a core of pure copper and an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a silvery appearance without any real silver content. One of the most significant features of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is the existence of 3 different reverse varieties, all from the Philadelphia Mint, Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3. Type 1 has a less detailed earth with low relief islands. Type 2, the rarest, features a flattened, almost blob-like earth without distinct continents. Only about 100,000 were struck. Type 3 was a correction, showing a well-defined earth with more accurate geography. These varieties arose due to inconsistent die usage and redesigns throughout the minting process. Collectors particularly value Type 2 for its scarcity. In total, over 170 million Eisenhower dollars were struck in 1972, with the Philadelphia Mint producing nearly 75 million of those. Denver and San Francisco followed with millions more. Despite the high mintage, the coin struggled to circulate widely due to its bulky size and vending machine incompatibility. Most Americans preferred paper currency or smaller coins. As a result, many Eisenhower dollars were hoarded, stored by the government, or distributed primarily through casinos and banks in the western United States, especially Nevada, in circulated condition. Most 1972 Eisenhower dollars are worth just over face value. However, coins in mint state, particularly with sharp strikes and no contact marks, can fetch anywhere from $10 to $50. The 1972 Type 2 reverse can command hundreds or even over $1,000 in high grades MS65 and above, making it one of the most sought-after modern coin errors. Meanwhile, silver proofs and uncirculated 40% silver issues from San Francisco are also valuable, especially in their original blue or brown packaging from the U.S. Mint. Grading Eisenhower dollars is essential for determining their value. Coins are typically evaluated on strike, luster, and surface condition, with designations like MS Mint State, PF Proof, and Place Proof. Like professional services like PCGS and NGC offer authentication and encapsulation, which are especially important for verifying rare varieties like the Type 2 reverse Coins with designations such as MS-66 or MS-67 are rare and carry a significant premium. Deep cameo proofs and high-grade silver versions are popular among serious collectors. The Eisenhower dollar is the last US dollar coin issued for general circulation with such a large diameter to 38.1 millimeters, and it weighs 22.68 grams, giving it a distinct heft and feel. Despite being relatively modern, the Eisenhower dollar has developed a niche following, especially among those who appreciate large format coinage and Cold War memorabilia. The coin also marked a rare moment when American currency paid tribute to both a president and a scientific achievement, blending politics and patriotism in a way no other U.S. coin has done. The 1972 Liberty $1 coin represents far more than its face value. It captures a moment in American history, honoring a beloved general and celebrating the country's greatest leap into space. While it may not be a high-value coin for every collector, its rich history, striking design, and rare reverse varieties make it a treasure for those who seek meaning in metal. So the next time you come across a 1972 Eisenhower dollar, take a closer look. You might just be holding a piece of American legacy, and perhaps, if you're lucky, a small fortune in disguise. The coin was also part of an effort to reinvigorate public interest in the dollar denomination, which had largely fallen out of use after the Morgan and Peace dollars ceased production in the 1930s. Interestingly, Congress debated whether the coin should include silver. Western mining interests lobbied heavily for silver inclusion, which led to the compromise of producing silver collector versions, satisfying both economic and political pressures. The Eisenhower dollar's large size was a throwback to earlier silver dollars like the Morgan and Peace designs, but its modern look and theme aligned it with the space-age optimism of the 1970s. The reverse design, based on the Apollo 11 mission insignia, made this coin the first U.S. coin to directly celebrate a space exploration event. The image of the bald eagle on the moon is more than artistic, it's a nationalistic symbol of American achievement. The Earth depicted on the reverse is not arbitrary either. It shows North and South America, grounding the coin's symbolism in U.S. identity, while also representing Earth as a whole. During the coin's production, the mint faced significant challenges in producing high-quality strikes on such a large blank planchet. This led to many circulation strikes being weak or poorly detailed, especially the high points of Eisenhower's face and the eagle's feathers. The Philadelphia Mint, which produced the three 1972 reverse varieties, did not use a mint mark. This can make identifying rarer varieties more challenging and is one reason why die variety specialists focus so heavily on 1972 coins. Notably, the Type 2 reverse was originally intended only for proof coins, but some dies mistakenly ended up in regular circulation at the Philadelphia Mint. This makes the 1972 Type 2 one of the few modern coins where a proof die was used on business strike coins, creating an unintended rarity. While most Americans didn't use the Eisenhower dollar daily, it saw massive use in casinos, especially in Las Vegas, where it became the coin of choice for slot machines, replacing silver dollars in the gaming industry. At the time, many Americans viewed the coin with mixed feelings. Some admired its large, bold design and commemorative nature. Others found it inconvenient and too large for pockets or wallets. The U.S. Mint even experimented with ways to boost the coin's popularity, including educational materials and collector sets, but adoption remained limited outside of specific uses like casinos and government disbursements. Interestingly, postal workers and some branches of the military frequently used Eisenhower dollars as part of cash transactions in internal systems, giving the coin a degree of practical use among federal employees. In addition to regular strikes, the Mint also released Blue Ikes and Brown Ikes. Blue Ikes were 40% silver uncirculated coins in blue envelopes, while Brown Ikes were 40% silver proofs in brown boxes with a plastic display case. Thank you for watching.